So this is more about producing content versus consuming content. So I'm sure you are part of other, some membership or some, Facebook group, or you read books. So I tend to read a lot of books. Also I'm part of the Bulldog mindset. I consume a lot of content. I really love that, and it helps me to grow. However, I feel I'm struggling with producing the content that I should produce in my membership and also for my social media. YouTube. I have a podcast, so I'm really crap at being consistent in producing content. So sometimes, most of my time is in the evening. I put my son into bed. Now I've got a couple of hours, 3 hours, where I can actually do something. And tonight has been Bulldog like marathon, but it kind of most of the evening end up like, oh, it's already time to go bed. Oh, I feel productive because I've learned stuff. I listen to audiobooks, and then but I should have done the video that and then tomorrow, and then 1 week pass, 2 week pass, and I'm not consistent with the promise I made to myself. I'm gonna do a video every week. Sometimes I do every 2 weeks. Sometimes I do every 10, and it's annoying because also for the podcast I'm using like my phone to do the podcast. When I do it, like 20 minutes, I'm done. And why I don't do it every day, right? I have 20 minutes every day. Why the hell I'm not doing it every day? And I get lost into consuming rather than producing. So I don't know if you have any tips on. I know I've watched some of your videos on in the membership about this, and just do that first, but I'm still struggling. So.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a few ways to kind of approach it, but one thing I'd say is like do you ever not go to work? Do you get up and go to work every day?
Yeah. I work. I'm in the home remotely at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, but why do you do that? Why?
Yeah, because I have to. Otherwise, I might get fired, right?
Because you have to, right?
Yeah, I have to.
So you have to produce your YouTube video every week.
Exactly.
Right.
It feels so simple. But I am the boss of myself in my side business, so that's the tricky part, right?
Well, really, you don't have to do your regular job. You don't have to get up to go to work, to do your regular job, right? You don't have to do anything you don't want to. No one's putting a gun to your head. Yep. You like getting paid. Like you've decided to make a commitment that you're going to do it, right? So in your mind, you've made it into a have to. Yeah. In your mind, you haven't made producing a video every week into a have to, right? So you have to make that shift. That's the key thing, is you have to get to the point where you say, no, it must be done, right?
Yeah.
That's the key. It's another thing, like, you probably brush your teeth every night before you go to bed, I hope. Yeah. Okay. Yep. But you don't, sometimes you're tired and you're like, I just want to go to sleep, but you still probably go and brush your teeth. Maybe once in a blue moon, you don't brush your teeth, right? And you feel guilty the next day, but pretty much you see that as a have to, right? There's a lot of things in life that you see as a have to, right? You take care of your child, right? You feed, clothe, right? Because you have to, right? So you have to move this into the have to category with all these other things that you have in life. And that's kind of the key. It's like the same thing with like working out or running or like diet, or like, it's like when those things move into the have to category, that's when you'll start doing it. It's just that if you're thinking of it as an optional, or as I'll try to, then it's your willpower will only last so long and you'll eventually succumb. But when you have it in the have to category, it becomes no longer a choice, no longer a question, no longer a decision, right? And so a lot of the things that I do, like with producing content, it's like I have to produce 6 Instagram posts per week. I have to create a video or 3 videos a week. I have to create 1 Bulldog Mindset membership piece of content per week, right? These are all in my have to category. I have to go to the gym and lift 3 times a week, right? So the best thing I can say is that you just have to really put that into the have to category.